Everyone, it's Samantha and it is grocery day. So this is going to be the first week of June. We've got a couple of recipes carrying over this week because I did not end up going through our whole meal plan. I ended up just using some stuff we had in the house. We had takeout one night, I think. Yeah, I had a migraine night, so we ended up getting Chinese. This is going to be right before Memorial Day weekend. I went ahead and went to the grocery store, and this was a great reminder of why I love higher curbside pickup. It was so hard with Olivia. She ended up throwing a huge temper tantrum because I did not give her food fast enough, and she wants everything that we got. Every single time I picked something up, she's going crazy. She wants it, so it was not fun. But anyway, we spent $77.42. This is going to be getting us through next week. I will have to stop and get fresh stuff because I did not put a meal plan together. I just went because we are going to my family's cabin this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. And so, again, that throws off our meal plan. But I was in charge of snacks. So I got a bunch of snacks for our family. This is most of the people on my side of the family. So aunts, uncles, cousins. So it's just a lot of family members. I went ahead and got a lot of snacks for that. I knew we were going to need a couple of things this week. So I got a couple of things. And then since it was a different grocery store than I'm used to, I saw some things on end caps and picked them up. And that's another great reason why to never go to the grocery store because I pick up extra stuff. Anyway, I'm going to walk you through everything. I do not have a meal plan. So I was going to edit my video and I realized I didn't talk about meal plan. I totally spaced that I had already made a monthly meal plan, and it was, it's actually a little bit before this week. So I actually have a meal plan made out for this week. I want to kind of show you guys what I have set up here. This is the first time I've done a monthly meal plan, and the purpose was to use up the stuff that we've got in the house. So this is just a day designer I picked up at Target last year. This is the last month this one will work. I will probably just use stickers and cover up the other months because I never ended up using this for anything. It actually was the perfect size for this. So what I did was I took inventory of the stuff that's in the baking drawer, the stuff in the pantry that we need to use up, and the stuff in the freezer. We have a bunch of meat and stuff in the freezer. And then I just plotted them out in here to try to use up as much stuff as we can this next month. We are going to be moving at some point coming up soon, so I want to be ready. So I ended up writing the desserts here. These are just the desserts I planned out. I'll have to get some of the ingredients for these, but basically this is just trying to plan out and use up everything we've got. So what I did is on Sundays, I put in some breakfast ideas and some lunch ideas for the week. And then I put in the dinners, the other places, and sometimes I put a dinner underneath. So I'll have leftovers a lot of times for the Sunday nights. And then I just tried to build in leftovers as much as possible. And then things like this chicken and wild rice casserole, I will try to make some extras for the freezer for later in the month. And so I really just tried to use up as much as possible. I will need some fresh stuff for these. I'll use veggie sides, whatever's on sale, whatever looks good at the grocery store I'll use. So for this weekend through Monday actually is Memorial Day weekend, so I'll probably be changing this around quite a bit. So this is just my rough outline. I want to make tortilla soup, and then couscous pitas. I have some couscous I want to use up. We'll do toast and jam. I've got a couple of jars of jam that I want to use. And I have some frozen salmon. I want to make some salmon cakes. I'll make plenty for the freezer. We'll have those 2 nights. Chicken and wild rice casserole. I'll make a couple for the freezer. And then a date night. I built in a date night every week pretty much. And then mushroom and beef in the crock pot spaghetti sauce. And I'll just do that with linguine that we have in the pantry. So I don't have to really buy a whole lot for these. Just veggie sides. Just what we're going to have for lunches. And hopefully I keep the budget really trim for this next month while we use up what we've got. Olivia is playing with stuff behind me, so it might get loud. Just walk you through. We got some apples. I got jazz apples for Johnny's lunches, Brayburn for Olivia and I to just snack on. She loves apples. Bananas for snacking, baby carrots, and I will take the bananas and probably the baby carrots with us and then just get more. What, baby? What do you find? Can I have that? Thank you. Do you want another cracker? Would you want another cracker? Okay. Here, baby. Do not feed the doggy. You feed yourself. And then Olivia has just been loving these fruits. We ended up eating the rest of these. We got the cherry mixed fruit and the tropical fruit, and she will eat a whole little thing of this in one sitting. She can eat the whole thing. So I ended up getting 2. Hopefully that'll last us through this week. She just loves them. I ended up picking up these, and she ended up opening the box of this one, and that's what she's kind of snacking on right now. These are almond nut thins with sea salt, and they also got these ones. They are the artisan ones, and these ones have flax seeds in them, and she loves flax seeds. She'll just eat them plain, so I thought that'd be a nice little crunchy snack for her. I actually think they're really good too. We just are trying them out this week. Then some sodas to take with us to the cabin, and then I saw this on an end cap. He really likes this orange and cream soda. A lot of disposable baggies. They were on sale, and we've been getting really low on those, so I picked up a bunch of those. As far as other snacks, all of this is going to the cabin. I got unsalted pretzels. Olivia had to have them when we were in the store. Olivia, don't feed the doggy, please. You eat it. Then a big watermelon, chocolate chip cookies, sugar cookies, 2 packs of the cinnamon buns. Our grocery store that we go to, and then the Meijer, they just don't have these nice giant bakery style cinnamon buns. So I knew that this other store had them. That's one of the reasons why we went, is I wanted to get these. Then some nacho flavored chips, then a bunch of Pringles. I got lightly salted, sour cream and onion, and then cheddar and sour cream. So that's plenty of junk to get us through the weekend. There's going to be lots of people. I was only one of the people in charge of snacks. I hope I got enough. Like I said, it was almost $80, so I do have a little bit of wiggle room to pick up some produce and stuff to get us through this next week. I will have to do that. This is supposed to be our midweek grocery one, and as you can see, I got a bunch of stuff. It was $73.35 or something like that. Olivia has the receipt. She's playing with it, and a couple of the cans of dog food. So we ended up getting a couple of cans of dog food. I think we have enough for the rest of the week, but I wanted to make sure. And I also picked up a couple of My Little Pony things for her. They're just the Thai Beanie Baby My Little Ponies, because they had Applejack ones. So I got her a big Applejack, a small keychain size, like stuffed animal one, and then a Twilight Sparkle one. She's playing with those now. I'm gonna walk you through everything. I ended up going to our regular grocery store. I have not been in a while, and they had some stuff on clearance. They had some good sales. So I went ahead and got some stuff that will carry over to next week. So some of this will carry over to next week. They're things I wanted anyway. Can I have the receipt? Thank you. Well, let's see, we'll look. $75.35 is the total, and we're ready to eat. I just went ahead and set Livy up with lunch. She's just hungry, so it's about lunchtime anyway. So this girl has been eating everything in sight, so going to the grocery store is really hard because she wants to eat everything. And she's grabbing for stuff. Do you want this one? I got things that were on sale or clearanced. A lot of these baby food pouches were on sale. I only got ones that were on sale and clearanced. And then they also had her granola bars on sale. I'm really excited they finally got those. They didn't have that brand at all, hardly, until recently, I guess. We haven't been in a while. I haven't looked at the baby food. I got some black grapes and some strawberries, some lemonade. I'm going to be making some strawberry lemonade. I have a video on that. It's basically strawberries and lemonade in a blender. Super duper easy. What do you want? You've got a pouch, you've got black beans, you've got chicken. You eat what you want. And then we also got some sandwich meat. This is her favorite one, but she's been eating the ones that we've gotten at Meijer. Some fruit things, she loves these, so I went ahead and got a bunch. These will last till next week. We still have at least one pack in the fridge. Some chocolate chips just in case, some provolone cheese. I'm going to be making French onion soup. I still need to make that. I've been using the provolone cheese for sandwiches and quesadillas, so I used up the pack we already had a while back. Some sausage, it happened to be on sale and I like this kind. Some unsalted butter, theirs happened to be really cheap, so I got it. Some ice cream, these were on sale, and I wanted to get an ice cream thing for Johnny, but I ended up getting one for me too. So I got a cookies and cream cone for me and a vanilla cone for him, and we'll share those. Some bread and eggs, and then 2 donuts for him. They're just the long donuts, and then you get a free cookie when you have a child with you, so I let her have a piece of that. That was her first cookie. She's never had cookies before, so no, we can't have more cookie. All gone cookie. We still have the watermelon. That's something we took to the cabin, but they ended up having like 3, so we didn't need that one. We went ahead and brought it home. But other than that, all the stuff that I showed last week stayed at the cabin, or we ate at the cabin. So we don't have all that much left as far as junk goes, so we'll be stocking up when things are on sale. And that is it. Somebody's getting feisty, so I gotta get going. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. I will have another grocery video for you guys next week, and hopefully I'll have some videos in between now and then. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.